Change our hearts this time. Your word says it can be. Change our minds this time. Your life could make us free. We are the people your call set apart. Lord, this time, change our hearts.
Greetings. I'm Bishop Joseph Galante of the Diocese of Camden. In St. Matthew's Gospel, Jesus tells us a parable about changing our hearts by building upon the solid rock of faith. In that parable, Jesus reminds us that a house built on sand will fall away as soon as a storm hits. But a house built on solid rock, even if the rain falls and the wind blows through it, it will stand. So it is with us. Through the House of Charity, Bishop's Annual Appeal, you and I join together to change hearts as we build upon the solid rock of faith, which we find here in the Catholic community of South Jersey. Your help offers the rock of hospitality for refugees seeking a new life.
What the Refugee Resettlement Program is set up to do is help people who are innocent victims of conflict to start their lives free of persecution in a new place. What we do is we work with people through a case management structure from the moment that they step off of the airplane all the way through self-sufficiency. So people really start to take on their own responsibility for their lives here, and they become secure here. It's a very big challenge. It's one of the hardest things that anyone can do. Moving to the United States without knowing much English, without knowing many people perhaps. The Refugee Resettlement Program is a wonderful program because there is no more tangible program to the ministry of welcoming the stranger. When we have support from the House of Charities, we're able to help someone if they have a sickness when they get here. We're able to go the extra mile and provide English language supplies so that someone can learn English. And we're able to do a lot more within our ministry to help the refugee become comfortable and successful. The unique part about Catholic Charities Refugee Resettlement Program is that Catholic Charities is the only agency in South Jersey that serves refugees and asylees. So for people in this area, we are the only agency that has a committed program to serving their needs.
She is my wife. Her name's Nomi Vane, and she is my daughter. Her name's Karen, and he is my son. His name Dennis Bjartman Sang, and my name is James Dienfe.
The House of Charity educates our deacons.
My parish just needed someone to help with our youth group. Our pastor, non-Catholic that I was, asked me to get involved, knowing that I think he knew that it would lead me in a way that I needed to go. It led me to eventually decide to go through RCIA in my parish and become confirmed Catholic, which has been a blessing from the very day that that's happened. And I believe that the diaconate came in the same path. And here I am today, ordained a deacon. Deacons are intended to come from the people, be part of the people, share their life in a laity with the people in their homilies and in their very respect for the altar. The 6 years of study are actually inspiring. What a blessing to go through the formation of diaconate with other men who are called and watching their hearts change. Two things have happened. Our hearts are changed in our service and in our giving, and the people who we minister to. God has called us to be so sincere and deep in our outreach to them that we actually are blessed when we see their hearts change. People should give to House of Charity because one of the purposes of those gifts is to support vocations. And for my life, I have been able to move, because of that support, from laity to ordained deacon.
The office of the diaconate is responsible for all of the aspects of the diaconate ministry. One of the biggest rewards of my job is watching men grow. The deacons who are ordained today find themselves taking on responsibilities of very great significance. They are working in roles of leadership in the parish. They're working in roles of leadership in the diocese. When parishioners look at the deacon, I think one of the first things they realize is that he is a lot like me. He has the same obligations that I have, and so I think they see someone that they feel will understand their needs. The wife's role in the diaconate ministry is extremely important. Wives are invited to be a part of almost every step of the formation process, and the diocese does support that. The contributions from the House of Charity cover a good portion of the formation and the continuing formation expenses of the program. And we could not do it without the contributions from the people in the House of Charity.
Through the House of Charity, you help change the hearts of our young adults who in their own way seek out the rock of faith.
My main area of work here in the Diocese of Camden in these three offices, evangelization, young adult, and campus ministries, is try to bring the gospel to the young adults. One of the main initiatives that we are working is called Theology on Tap. Theology on Tap is an evangelization program for young adults. But basically, we want to go where they are. So we bring a very dynamic speaker different times, and they are going to speak about different topics that are attractive to young adults. Theology on Tap, we provide something spiritual, we provide theological formation, we provide a moment of prayer, we provide Christian music, but the main idea after Theology on Tap that the young adults, they can go to their parishes, they can be more involved in different ministries in their parishes, in young adult groups, in catechesis, in different parts. Different young adults after Theology on Tap, they came to me or they send me an email and say, hey Andres, I want more of this, where can I go? You know, where can I find a prayer group? Where can I find a young adult group? I think evangelization is to change the hearts of people. And especially with young adults, I think young adults, they are searching for love. They are searching for peace in different places. And I think we need to bring the presence of Jesus, that is the only one that is gonna fill our hearts with real love. And when he fills our hearts with love, I think our hearts are gonna change. We are gonna love Jesus, and at the same time, we are gonna be loving our brothers and sisters. We need financial resources to do all these projects too. For Theology on Tap, it's free for the people, and it's free because we have the support of the House of Charity.
Your 2011 House of Charity donation will ensure that these vital programs continue to lead God's people home. With a goal of $7,250,000, the House of Charity funds key ministries in the diocese that fall beyond the parish initiatives.
Change our hearts this time. Your word says it can be. Change our minds this time. Your life could make us
good stewardship requires of us that we share with others what God has given to us. The House of Charity, the Bishop's Annual Appeal, is a wonderful opportunity to make concrete, to make practical the call to love one another as I have loved you. I ask that you give so that the love of Jesus may be experienced by you and by those whom you help.
Thank you for helping to change the
Hearts and the minds
of the people in the Diocese of Camden.
throughout your donations to the House of Charity.
Thank you for helping us.
Bread and water in our hands, but change our hearts this time. Your word says it can be. Change our minds this time. Your life could make us free. We are the people you're calling.